From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Get big savings close to home with Northway Bank's Community Sense digital coupon book, filled with valuable money-saving coupons from hundreds of Northway Bank business customers. Visit northwaybank.com for more info. Northway Bank with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire. The people you know, the bank you trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. As a report came in yesterday afternoon that 3 women were conducting their own private search in North Conway. Word also came that a popular running club in the valley that has ties to family members of Abigail Hernandez, the 15-year-old North Conway teenager who's been missing since leaving Kennett High School 2 weeks ago today, is organizing a public vigil for Abigail Saturday night in North Conway's Schuler Park. Paul Kirsch is president of the White Mountain Milers. He says Abigail's mother, Xenia, and her older sister, Sarah, a graduate of Kennett High School, have been active runners and volunteers with the club. Kirsch says, like other members of the community, his club wants to support, quote, one of its own. He says the theme of Saturday's vigil is Light the Way Home for Abby.
We're going to ask everyone to bring flashlights. We'll start with a few speakers. Ann Roser, local Lutheran minister, will speak, as well as some other people we're still working on. Just really a chance for the community to gather and show support for the family and send a strong message of hope to Abby. After the speakers, we're going to take a walk for those who want to. It's about a 20-minute walk on the path on the country club and back with our flashlights on to light the way home for her.
Kirsch says the town of Conway and the North Conway Country Club have been very helpful in the planning process. The vigil will come before the club's running of its annual half marathon Sunday. Members of the public are invited to gather near the big tent at Schuler Park Saturday night at 6:30. The Milers have set up a website to accept donations to support Abigail's family. Kirsch says contributions have come from as far away as New York, with $3,000 contributed so far. FBI Special Agent Kieran Ramsey said yesterday he had no updates with any significant developments in the case. Anyone with information about Abigail Hernandez is asked to call the toll-free FBI tip line at 1-800-CALL-FBI or Conway Police at 603-356-5715. New Hampshire's elected representatives have a full day scheduled with veterans and citizens events. Governor Maggie Hassan and U.S. Senators Jean Shaheen and Kelly Ayotte are scheduled to speak this morning at a breakfast in Manchester, honoring those who support New Hampshire veterans and their families, called the Veterans Count Club Salute Our Soldiers. Shaheen says she'll highlight the success of New Hampshire's deployment cycle support program that provides benefits, counseling, and support to veterans and troops throughout their deployment cycles. Ayotte will then move on to the Coos County Town Hall meeting at noon at the Mountain View Grand Resort in Whitefield, and then attend the Carroll County Town Hall meeting this afternoon at 4 at the Whitney Community Center in Jackson. The Mobile Veterans Center from the VA facility in White River Junction, Vermont, is in Ossipee today to provide veterans services. The 29-foot bus will be parked in the Yankee Smokehouse parking lot at the junction of Route 16 and Route 25 until 5:30 this afternoon. The bus carries counselors and outreach workers and has space for confidential counseling. Walk-ins are welcome. In Maine news, Governor Paul LePage's opponents are attacking him for saying about 47% of able-bodied Mainers don't work. Elliot Cutler, an independent seeking to unseat LePage next year, calls the remark, quote, patently false and insulting. Democratic Representative Mike Michaud, also running next year, says Maine needs a governor to lift the state up, quote, not put it down with misinformation and attacks. A recording of LePage's remark to the Greater Portland chapter of the Informed Women's Network was revealed yesterday by a blogger for the Bangor Daily News. LePage's spokeswoman says he's concerned about the large number of Mainers on welfare compared to those unemployed. She didn't address the 47% figure. Maine's Labor Department says about 65% of Mainers aged 16 and older are employed or unemployed and looking for work. In sports, the World Series gets underway with Game 1 tonight at Fenway Park. The Boston Red Sox host the St. Louis Cardinals. In the weather today, partly sunny early this morning, then becoming cloudy with a chance of rain showers this afternoon. Highs of the lower 50s with light winds. Becoming partly cloudy tonight, lows around 30, lower 30s in southern Carroll County. and partly sunny on Thursday, highs in the upper 40s. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gary McKenzie.